Okay. So welcome everyone. Thank you for coming to the first meeting for the ACE CAD 3D printing group. This week is just going to be an introduction. We're just going to introduce what ACE is. If you didn't attend the IEEE general body meeting, we're going to go over what we're going to try to accomplish in this class. We're going to make Autodesk student accounts so you can get Autodesk software for free. And then we're going to install Inventor today. And then we're just going to talk to you guys and get your expectations because this is the first time we're doing this and we want to also meet your expectations. So to begin, what is ACE? ACE is a new set of groups, interest groups that IEEE has set up. We have A for AI and machine learning, C for CAD 3D printing, and E for embedded systems. The goal of the ACE idea as a whole is to just bring more personalized engagement to IEEE members. Now, in the CAD group, our goals are to give you exposure to industry standard programs. Inventor is one of them. Another one would be SolidWorks. Personally, I do not have experience with SolidWorks. I do have some more hands-on experience with Inventor. So that's what we're going to bring to you. Kevin is also going to do a lot of 3D printing stuff with you guys, 3D design methods, um, slicers, all that stuff. We're going to encourage creative engineering with projects. We do have a drone design project. I'll talk about that later. And in general, we want to build a community of students who have a common interest, share knowledge, experience, help each other out, be more creative. And another important part is you can fill up some resume real estate. This is not a certification. I'm not certified an inventor, but experience is experience, and a project is a project that you can put on a resume. Kevin, if you wanna,
All right, can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Okay. So what we plan on covering this semester for the CAD ACE group is today we're just gonna install, or Nick's gonna show you guys how to sign up for an Autodesk account if you guys don't have one already. And then from there, how to install Inventor. Then from there, we're gonna introduce you guys to Inventor and all the tools it has, mainly how you can draw individual parts and bring them into assemblies, and how that all comes into one huge project. Then once you guys are comfortable with that, we're going to introduce the 3D printing aspect of the group, where you can 3D model or design things in Inventor, but with 3D printing in mind, and then preparing those models to actually be printed. And then once we get all that done, we're going to explore the other Autodesk CAD program, which is Fusion 360, and then maybe AutoCAD electrical, depending on interest and just how much time we have.
Okay, so this is where we're gonna begin making an Autodesk education account. So I'll give you guys some time. You can make your way to autodesk.com. I'll give you a couple seconds to do that. This is a rather fast process, and it lets you access their softwares for free. I'll give you an extra couple seconds. Okay, so on the Autodesk homepage in the top right, you should have how can you get this recording. So after this is all done, I'm currently recording it through the WebEx cloud, so I should be able to have access to that afterwards. I'll share it with you guys. Me and Kevin will share it with you guys. We'll also be sharing the slideshow in general, so you'll have all this information afterwards. So in the top right, you have menu. You can click menu, and then in that drop-down menu, or that slide-in menu, you should have students and educators section. You're gonna click on that. Once that takes you to the next page, you're going to click Get Products. Once it takes you to the Get Products page, you're going to see to unlock educational access to Autodesk products, and there's a Get Started, a blue Get Started. And then from there, I made my Autodesk student account, so I wasn't able to go beyond there because I already had an account. But from there, it should just be a standard process of putting in your university email, setting up a password, etc. So I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to do that. And you can just let me know. And if at any point I'm going too fast or whatever, just let me know. I can slow down, go back, whatever. So how much experience do you guys have in general with whether it's CAD or 3D printing? Anyone wants to chime in and let me know.
So I've used Creo Parametric for 3D and AutoCAD for 2D, but like haven't used them in like years.
Okay.
So yeah,
Well,
and
definitely. What were you
no,
saying?
sorry. I have Fusion, but I never used it yet. So
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you use the program like Creo, it's probably still a good experience for this. It's pretty applicable. All right, manual, I see. Yeah, I also took a CAD course in high school, but it was a very watered down, overly user-friendly program. So, I mean, it was still CAD experience, don't get me wrong, but when I started using Inventor, it was definitely like I had to kind of relearn a lot of things. Yeah. All right, how's it looking so far? Again, I did this 2 years ago, so I don't remember how long it took. I couldn't get past that page, so I don't know where it is past that.
I mean, once you create the account, uh,
So you guys are able to create your education account, no problem.
yeah, I mean, for me personally, yeah, but I don't know about the rest.
Okay,
I use my personal, but I just get access from the university, so I always
okay,
done it like that.
okay. Yeah, if you had account already, this part should is done. So, all right. Is
In
anyone not done?
in terms of
Yeah.
which product we're installing the professional version or just the normal.
The professional version, you get access to Inventor Professional. So if no one is gonna stop me, we're gonna move on to the actual download. So once you create your account, you're gonna make your way back to the Get Products page. At the top is where you just created your account. If you're not already signed in, sign into your account. And then you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna find Inventor Professional in the list. When I was on the website last time, it was like on a 3x3 grid. It was in the bottom left when you scroll down enough. you have access to Autodesk Inventor Professional 2021. And if you already have an older version, again, it should not be that different, but if you want to get the updated version, you can. So you're gonna get Inventor Professional and the selection between the two, Autodesk Inventor Professional 2021. And then you're gonna select your desired installation location. Note that, like, at least when I tried to do it, if you have multiple drives on your computer and you try to change the location of the download, it will still download a portion of it on whatever drive has your OS. I could not change that. Even when I changed the installation path, it still wanted to put some of it on my, in this case, my C drive. And from there, you just finish with the installation wizard.
Do I have to use my NJIT email to do this, or?
So I did. Kevin Barenta says you don't. Kevin, how does that work if you don't use your NJIT email?
Because otherwise, I don't know if do we get to use this for free, or because I'm looking at one that says it's $2,000.
Yeah, no. So if you make your way to the educators page and then you go to the get products page, on there you should be able to make an education account. When I made my education account, I used my NJIT email,
Mm-hmm.
went through that process, and then it gets verified and you have a education account so you can get their educational products for free. So if it's telling you that you have to pay,
Oh, wait, I see it.
you
It's
got it?
good now.
Okay.
Yep.
I could go back, but you got
Thank
it. Okay. Okay, is anyone having any issues beyond that with the installation? Because then besides that, it's just going to install on your computer and we can move on. Nope. Okay, cool. So Kevin, if you want to take it away, if he's here.
Oh, yep, just had to leave my house.
Okay.
So, if you guys haven't joined the Discord already, I'll drop a link to that real quick. If I can. But yeah, if you guys haven't joined the Discord already, I suggest joining it just because a lot of people are on there, and some of the alumni and more senior students are also on there, so you can get help from them. They also just added roles for all the ACE groups. So I think if you go into the roles channel and then get it there, you'll be automatically invited to the own channels, like like the picture on the right here. And then if you guys have any questions for us, you can always reach out to us on the ACE CAD group channel, and I'm usually on my computer 24/7. So you can always reach out to me and I'll be there in like 2 seconds. I'm not sure about Nick, but Nick's usually
Yeah.
very responsive. But
So that is the link to the IEEE Discord as a whole. If you're not even in the IEEE Discord to begin with, that is the link. If you don't have Discord at all, I suggest getting it because there's also the newer College of Engineering channel, which has ECE, has an ECE section, and there's classes sections so you can talk to fellow students. You can get help with homework, help with assignments. You can probably get access to old exams. So I suggest getting Discord as a resource if you don't already. Um, yeah, and then like Kevin said, if you are in the IEEE Discord already, go to the roles channel, rack with the blue square, and then just as you scroll down on the left, in between the gaming, underneath the gaming channel, you should have the ACE CAD channel.
Quick question. It's giving me an error. It says verify that you have sufficient privileges to start system services.
Where was that? Sorry.
It says verify that you have sufficient privileges to start the system services.
When you tried to react for what? For the
When I
inventor?
for when I try to install it, like it keeps installing, and then like out of nowhere it just pops up and says this is an error.
Okay, can you is there any way you can copy and paste the error into chat for
Uh,
me?
yeah, give me a second.
Alright. Okay. And Stefan, it's at what point does it tell you that once you actually click the install button is when it starts to install and gives you that error?
Yeah, like halfway through the installation, and I'm trying to type the code because it's not
Oh,
letting
okay.
me
It's not
copy
letting you
and
copy
paste
and
it.
paste? Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
no, no, it's cool. Um, you want me to copy just the whole thing or just the code?
Um, just the code and what was the error again? Like what does
Um,
the text say?
verify that you have sufficient privileges to start system services, and this is the code, right?
Okay.
That's what it said there first.
Okay, well, while I figured that out, um, I was also made aware that some of the Discord um, privileges or permissions might not be set up correctly as of right now. So if that doesn't show up for you right now, we will work to fix that. But next, we're going to open up the floor. What do you guys expect from this? When you first heard about ACE CAD, what did you expect? Um, what do you want to see? You know, do you want it to be a lot more focused on learning? Do you want it to be more so projects or like mini assignments or anything else you want to see? Right now I'm gonna stop sharing, but that's what's next. So if anyone wants to hop in and say anything,
Yeah, I can say something. So
yeah.
I personally thought of it as like a semester long project, and then you guys are going to be like guiding slash advising us whether it's like one common project that everyone does or everybody does their own project. So it's a little bit of self-learning with like tricycles, and you guys are behind us pushing it. That's how I see it.
Okay. Experience with 3D printing. Yeah, 3D printing, 3D printing. Yeah, so at first we're definitely going to focus more so on teaching about 3D design methods and stuff like that. Um, with varying access to both IEEE and the makerspace, we'll have to play the actual 3D printing part by ear, but absolutely, if you really want to do that, seeing your designs come to life is the best part, so that's what we're trying to work towards.
I mean, I could be wrong, but isn't 3D printing pretty much just like showing up with your 3D model and saying, "Can you print this for me?"
Normally, yes, they had some restrictions. I don't know if they've been completely lifted. Um,
Uh, just a quick for the
yep.
makerspace. If you're printing, I'm not sure how they do printing in the IEEE room, but for the makerspace, if you want to print something, one of the student advisors has to approve your settings and everything to make sure it prints. So you have to learn how to use what they call slicers, which is converting your file into something that the printer can understand. So it's not like plug and play. You still have to learn a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess like I figured someone would just be there who knows what they're doing, and you would just like hand them your design, like your CAD file, and they would just do it for you. But I guess it's probably useful to learn actually how it works. So yeah.
Okay. And Stefan, here is the official help page for your error. Um, if it was going to be a quick fix, I was just going to relay it to you, but it looks like it's step by step. So
Alright.
that's the help page for your error.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Did anyone else have any problems with Inventor if you were installing it now? No? Okay, cool. So I guess I'll take this chance, this opportunity to, I guess, talk to you guys about the main project we have planned. Um, as the semester goes on, you will get the full information, but the broad sweep of the project is going to be um, drone design, nothing electrical, purely just the body of the drone, propellers, landing gear, whatever. That's going to be the project topic. There's We're also looking into like cross-discipline projects with like AI and machine learning. We need to get more information on that, but it looks like it's leaning towards building an autonomous car. Um, they're um, they're looking at just getting their own uh, chassis for the cars, but maybe we'll be able to do cross ACE group project, and you actually be able to 3D design the chassis. But again, we'll see how that goes. But those are the projects that we're looking at that you guys can look forward to. And that is it, I believe, for the first session. It was mainly just getting expectations, information out there, getting Inventor installed. So if anyone has any questions, you can ask now. If not, Kevin and myself look forward to doing this with you guys.
Quick question, if you don't mind. So, because I haven't joined the Discord yet, I was joining the.
Okay.
Do you guys have general meetings like once a week, twice a week, or how does it
Yeah,
work?
so the plan, if we can get this many people on a rather somewhat consistent basis, the main day is going to be Fridays at
Right. Okay.
11:30. Um, we sent out a Google form to some people who attended the IEEE general body meeting, and originally there were only supposed to be 3 members available for today. And then there were 3 others that was spread out for other days. But then a lot more people showed up today, which is really nice.
I think I sent so many links to the groupies.
Yeah,
They'll join.
that's awesome. Yeah. If everyone's still interested and wants to continue with this, that's great. Um, if anyone who joined today who did not fill out a Google form, if you want to continue, could you just let us know in the chat or whatever, just so we can make note of it? If not, completely understand. But if this is something you're going to be interested in,
Wait, say that again. How do we do that?
do what? Sorry.
Where is this form to fill out?
Oh, so the form was in the past. It was something else.
Okay.
I'm just saying if you didn't fill it out and you're here now and you want to continue, just so we can make note
Yeah.
of it.
Okay, yeah, that's me, I guess.
Okay, awesome.
Okay,
Cool.
thanks.
Yeah, so right now, if this works for you guys on a consistent basis, it's going to be Fridays at 11:30. Kevin, that works for you, right?
Yep, that's good for me.
Awesome. And don't sweat it if you guys can't make like a week or whatever. All the presentations, everything is going to be recorded and shared afterwards. So that is it. Right now, I'm just going to make a note of who is here. And that's it. So if anyone has any more questions, Kevin, if you want to add anything, but I think that's it for this week. Next week we'll start working with Inventor.
Actually, I'm just gonna drop the form real quick, just so if you guys want to fill it out, don't have to.
Yeah.
In case like there's any other times that work better for you guys. But looks like Fridays 11:30 is gonna be the majority.
Just a quick question. So I heard we were doing something to do with drones. Is that still a thing, or is it gonna be a different sort of setup?
Yeah, so the drone project that we're planning, it's not going to involve any electrical parts. Maybe in the future, but purely for this semester, getting started, we're going to focus on using what we learned in Inventor, using what you know in Inventor, um, just general testing creativity, and it's purely going to be design of the chassis, propellers, landing gear, whatever. It's just going to be part of designing it in Inventor, all the different separate parts, and then putting it together in assembly, um, forming like an official like report on it. Nothing too serious. Don't worry, not gonna be writing, but just like all the drawings and like annotations, measurements, and stuff like that. Again, just project experience mostly. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, that's it. Thanks everyone for coming. Awesome.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Karen.
Yep. All
Thanks,
right, looking
guys.
forward to seeing you guys.
See ya.
See ya. I'll hang around if anyone wants to ask any more
Uh,
questions, but see you guys.
so Nick, somebody asked me if there's a way that they can learn about AutoCAD electrical.
Yeah, so if we have the time and the interest, just throughout the semester, we'll have like a session here and like a couple weeks later, another session just with information on AutoCAD electrical. So we'll be doing sessions later in the semester on AutoCAD electrical. If we have the time and the interest.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
By the way, if you guys need like any assistance with like any meetings or setting it up, because I am project manager, so that's my role. So just let me know.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, have a good day.
Thank you too. right.
So there's just a quick